Hello everyone, my name is Nancy and I am delighted to be here with you today. I came from rich background in data analysis with specialization in accounting and with nearly 12 years experience in bank on operational and extracting data. Okay, now I am engaged in pursuing my PhD accounting. Also, I'm working in my second bachelor for computer science and information technology. Also, I have a third path, which is medical laboratory for a college. These three paths I'm studying it in some time, so I can have the knowledge and they can support me in learning um, the data scientist for my student. Now, today I have a pleasure for leading you and engaging you for this essential topic, which I will talking about data analysis, special in data type. I make my own notebook here in Kaggle for this demo. I make a data teaching demo in Kaggle. Okay. So I will talk about data type. So when we understand data type, we have a crucial for aspiring a data analyst as it serves as the foundation for effective data manipulation, analysis, and visualization. By understanding various data types we can have and their unique characteristic, we can unlock the powerful insight from our dataset and make information decision. In this demonstration, we will delve into numeric data, okay, into also floating point number as well as categorical number, okay, including string and boolean values. Throughout this session, I will guide you step by step using a practical example with a code showing casing how to handle and manipulate different data types using Python as a powerful tools. At the end of this data, you can have a solid understanding of how to work with diverse data type, which allowing you to extract valuable insight and drive meaningful conclusion from your dataset. So let's start our journey and learning about data types in your data analysis way. Also, you can have this video in the end of this notebook. Now, let's begin from the explaining for the programming data analysis. And as I mentioned, in our word programming, we have a static data type. And this data type, we can use it in all language. It is a native to programming language. It is a primitive. Primitive means it is native to programming language. It is a built-in. We can understand it and use it in variable language. Okay, we can use this data type for storing and manipulating and interpreting, explaining the data. In a static data type, we call it static because the properties and behavior for predetermined for these data are fixed. We make a variable, we assign the static data to it and we cannot change it. I will make more explanation when I use the data or define it and make the code. Now let's begin with first explanation for the code. We have integer. The abbreviation is int. Integer is represent the whole number, as you can see on here, -5, 0, and 10. This is a whole number. It can be negative, 0, or positive. Okay, now I will proceed to illustrate this practice example where I defined age and make a sign for it with a whole number, which is 25. It is integer, whole number. We don't have any fraction, we don't have any decimal in it. Okay, now also I make in my second part perform calculation with integer. As you can see, I make a sign for a new variable. I'm okay with one variable, old variable, which I defined it here, and I make a plus for it with another integer number. Also I can make a manipulation. In the end, I make the result show in my notebook by making a print. Okay, and here I make a string, then I use the variable. Okay, and here is the result. Now also I have a floating point number. This number have a fraction and have a decimal in it. As you can see here, 3.14 minus 2.5. We can here make a sign declaration and a sign for initial floating number variable. As you can see, there is a point decimal. Okay, also here we can make a divide and we can make a minus. To printing the result, as you can see here, we use the print, then we open, make the string in double quotation and the variable in its name, which we declare it here. We also have a string. This type of data is representing a text or alphabetic data. Okay, we call it a string. We need to put it in double quotation so the system understand it. It is not a variable, it is a string. We have multiple character in it. Okay, to show the string, we have to put the string in double quotation, and as we say, we have here a greeting as a variable, so we put it in its name. Okay, Boolean, it's talking about a true or false. Okay, such as we have, is a student here? If it is here, we can say it's true. Is the employee, is a false. Now we print and put the result. Okay, we also here explaining how the ideas for Boolean, it's talking about true or false ideas. Now, understanding and selecting the appropriate static data type for each piece information is crucial. It is ensure efficient memory, because if you use the whole number as integer, you use a memory is less than when you're using a float. A float will take more memory, so we need to put the variable in its suitable storage or memory. Okay, we can maintains accurate this presentation. Choosing exclusive large data can waste memory. As I say, when you use a float, it uses a large memory more than integer, so you make a waste for that memory. Okay, and we also have the characteristic and behavior for static data. We have a variety of operations. We have a mathematical calculation, string manipulation, we have a logic comparison, and more. We have to master all these data and make a result. Now here I make a video, okay, for this data teaching demo. I don't want to talk too much because I have a limit for 5 to 10 minutes, so I will put my video here. Also, I have another video in my channel, as you can see here, where I teach my student in last cohort for business analytics. Here is me when I teach them for another cohort in Udacity for a project. Also, I have here is a general post when I talking about static. Also, I teach my student about static. So I think I give my demo in teaching, and I wish it is clear for you. Have a nice day.